Growing up in the 70s and 80s, we loved to burn stuff. But sadly, most of the time, our parents wouldn't let us. That was unless the toy company told them, hey, this toy is made to be burned. Let's take a look at wood-burning toys. Do you call these toys? Arts and crafts, I guess. Call these toys. They were sold in the kids section. Maybe hobby stores, craft stores. You know, your mom wanted to go to that store where she buy that big spool of yarn. I don't know what she ever did with it. She wasn't a cat. And you walk over to that toy section. Have some of the derbies you could put together if you were in Boy Scout. Remember those? And they had these wood burning kits. Now, what I wanted to do this video was because I kind of forgot about these. I don't remember actually really playing with it, but my brother did. And by just looking at these pictures, I could smell it. I could smell this toy. Now, I've had a lot of videos, and I've talked about a lot of old toys, and I've talked about toys that unlocks memories that I had, you know, feelings that I had inside about the toy, how I felt to play with it, what it felt like to touch them sometime, even taste like it. But I've never had a toy bring back a memory of a smell. So here we go. We're going to talk about this one right here. The wood burning kits. And before you say this is going to be boring, don't worry. There's some pop culture themes in here. You know, based on television shows and even a toy line from the 80s. We're going to save that for the last because it's the coolest one. And when I saw it, I said I got to do a video on these. So I pulled out more so it wouldn't be a 30-second video. Now, before we get started, just want to let you know Larry is back. Larry G. Wampa was took some days off. Is that what we're calling it?
Well, I took some days off so I could think about, you know, how this channel works and, you know, what's the best way to make this channel successful.
Larry's back. If you don't know, a couple of weeks ago he made a video about he wanted to rush to guess the rap lyrics. It's about a week and a half in. It still is like barely at 300 views. It was horrible. So he had a good talking to, and I think he understands the importance of picking a good topic.
I don't know if I do a
What's that, Larry?
I don't know if I would do one about wood burning kits, but I'm not the expert here.
But it gets more than 300 views. Larry's starting to be a smart. What video are you going to work on? What video should we do next, Larry?
I thought about doing one about ice cream that melted too fast back in the 70s.
See if we do that one. So, I wasted a lot of your time. I don't want to waste more of it, but I will by telling you about these wood burning kits. Well, let's take a look. And we're going to start right here with the basic, so I can kind of just tell you about. Let me get over here. I'm just going to start with the basic one here, so I can kind of just tell you about it here. It's a little piece of wood, and there's a drawing on it, but you get this like it looks like a soldering iron. Remember those? You plug it in the wall, it's like a little pin, and it heats up. Gets really hot. We were allowed to play with it, and you would burn. You know, you would trace.
We were tracers.
What's that, Larry?
I was saying we were tracers. Remember that movie Chasing Amy? We were a bunch of tracers.
Yeah, we were a tracer. We traced all over it, and then we made the picture, and it burned it. The more you press, the darker it burned. And I could just smell that burning into that wood. Right now, I had a friend that did this named Mike. I remember he put it on his leg for some reason, the wood, and it went through. I don't know, weird kid. And well, he heaped and hollered, so I guess he didn't think he was too cool. But after that, you would paint it to whatever you wanted to cut it. So I think you understand what I'm talking about if you don't remember having these. Kids have them today? I don't know. This is back before the internet, before we were making funnies on our phone. This is a long time ago. They probably still make them at some stores today, but they're not popular. I don't even think they were popular back then. Like every kid had one. And check out this one right here. If you were a football fan, you could get the NFL wood burning set. You could burn Mean Joe Green's face, probably. I don't know who's all in this set. Maybe Joe Namath. Hell, you might be able to. I was going to say Dale Murphy, but he wasn't. He wasn't NFL football. That's my only two football players I know, especially from that time period. I know there's one guy, Andre Dolphin or something, played for the Falcons. Let's go move on to this one right here. Just a regular wood burning set. You can see it's got that little pin right there. Hey, talk about lawn darts being dangerous. This is a pin. Your sister, all the boxes that have girls on it has the girls just watching the brother play with it. Most of these were the 60s. Come on. And there you go. Creative fun. Burn it in there. If your sister gives you any talk back, you just touch her with it. Or sometimes you just act like you're going to do. I'm going to touch you with it.
I used to like putting my
What's that, Larry? What did you used to do?
I used to use that little burn thing to burn my mom's warts off. Oh, jeepers!
Oh, Larry, what happened there? What happened there? You got a hangnail or something? Oh, I don't know what's wrong with Larry. Larry's got a hangnail. And check out this one right here. You can burn JFK. Yeah, you can burn him right there. You burn a hole in his head. No, you don't want to do that. But there you go. Got some other ones. I think I see Mimi Eisenhower right there. I think I see Nixon. See a couple others. I even see Abraham Lincoln. You could burn all kinds of stuff.
I would like to poke.
What's that, Larry?
I would burn Polk. Polk. Remember that President Polk? I like him. Oh, Polk's Annie.
Oh, what's wrong, Larry? I think Larry's got a hangnail or something. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that, Larry. Let's move on here to the great stars of the NHL. Oh, next we just saw the football. Was football? It was football, wasn't it? NHL. Yeah, they got two of them. And this one's got, maybe that one's got Mean Joe Green in it. Maybe it's got Broadway Joe. Who knows who's all in this set? I'm sure it's somebody cool. And check out this set right here. Bonanza. Remember that show where a bunch of guys rode horses? Bonanza. I remember that. Great show. It's got a horse on it.
I like Uncle Festus.
What?
I like that Uncle Festus. He was funny, Uncle Festus.
That was Gunsmoke, Larry. Gunsmoke. Sorry about that. Let's move on right here to the Hulk and Spider-Man team up together to get burned into a piece of wood. Awesome, right? That's so cool. Even the box looks cool. Man, you can burn them in there. You gotta use a lot of green paint. Well, probably a lot of red and blue, but you raw green. You're gonna need a lot of green for the Hulk. You can burn, maybe you can burn his hair so you don't have to color it. I'm not really sure. Did you have these? Did anybody have these? Is anybody gonna watch this video?
I doubt it, but when you do a video, it's golden. When I do a video, that's a lot of fun just hanging out. Oh no, I get in trouble for that.
Let's move on right here to Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. I don't know why Superman gets his name really big. Batman does. They only have Batman, yeah, does. And featuring Batman and Wonder Woman. What? Wonder Woman and Batman, just small print. Man, somebody painted those good. Zoom in. Man, and look at that thing. You plug it in, it just looks like it's gonna burn you. I wonder if the kids try to give themselves homemade tattoos. You know they did. You know some kid out there thought he was gonna join a gang, and he's like, ooh, the Pythons. That was always a big name for a gang back then. The Pythons or the Cobras. Always something to do with a snake. And then we've got a deluxe wood burning. Tempo-matic. That sounds like something Gallagher would use. A Tempo-magic. I don't know. I wish I could find a He-Man one. That would have been cool. And how about this? Oh, a jumbo wood burning kit. Jumbo. This comes. What else does this one come with? Well, like a dribble. Dribbles. Remember that? I used to use them. Cut the Star Wars heads off back in the '90s, trying to make a custom figure. So I wasn't never no good at it. Man, he made some cool dinosaurs. Man, that kid's good. He made a little box to put his pins and pepper. I was gonna say peppers. Nobody's gonna put pins and peppers in a box. Pins and paper. Ain't no but paper. Pens and pencils. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, a little bit better. How better?
What, Larry?
When I lived on Ice Planet, I used to make little birdhouses, hang them out by the cave. It was a lot of fun. Let me tell you, I really enjoyed that.
Okay, let's move on right here to Hop-Along Cassidy. Man, you know it was the 60s. A Hop-Along Cassidy toy. Man, I don't think we're ever talking about that on this channel. Hop-Along Cassidy. Move over, Roy Rogers. Move over, Dale Evans. It's time for a Hop-Along Cassidy. It was like a cross between Howdy Doody and Soupy Cells. Man, Hop-Along Cassidy getting burned. And then we've got David Crockett. Man, there's some old-ass toys. David Crockett. Didn't he kill my bear when he was only 3? I think he did. Was that Daniel Boone? Who knows? Who gives a shit? We're just waiting to get to the end because that's the best one. I just had to. This is called filler. All this right here is called filler, just to let you know. There it is. Let's move on to the next one. Dungeons and Dragons Advanced. I never seen. Is there a regular Dungeons and Dragons? I always see Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I never see nobody talk about just Dungeons and Dragons. But there it goes. He made the same pin box the other kid made. Hey, rip off. There's a bunch of stuff. Now you think, I can't imagine moms buying this because, you know, there was a satanic panic back then. Maybe the moms that didn't really believe it bought this, but I can't imagine the mom that was all like on edge talking about watching 60 Minutes, 2020, and whatever, and she's like, oh my God, my kid's turning into Satan. And he's like, Mom, I want this toy that I can burn wood and burn stuff. And she'd be like, oh my God, I knew this was going to send him down that road. But maybe it didn't. Who knows? And check out this right here. Oh, that looks like a basic set. That's just a little square, and that got to be one of the first one right there. What's that? Air-cooled electronic wood pen. Man, that don't even look fun. Girls not playing with it. You just watch. Like I said, the girls just watch. We're not done yet right here. How about the wood burning set? And this one comes with 4 leather burning projects. You could burn leather. I didn't even know that was a thing. Man, at least the girl gets to paint. And look what that kid did. Man, that kid is an 80s punk. He made one that said, I quit. Man, he was the Bart Simpson before Bart Simpson. Man, that dude. No, you're like, how you know it's not the girl? I know it's not the girl. There we go, right there.
You know that.
What's that, Larry?
You know it's for that girl. That's all I'm saying. You know.
What's that? Say that again.
That leather part, that's for the girls. Like a box set. The parents are like, hey, Tommy can play with the wood part, the girl can play with the little leather part. You know the girl played with that.
Oh, well, that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Okay, let's look at the one that we came here for. The one I was like, this is cool. I've never seen it before. Check this out. G.I. Joe, the real American hero. Not the fake American hero. Not the fake one. That's G.I. Bob, maybe from a toy company you never heard of. Wood and project set. Look at G.I. Joe right there on the cover getting into some action. Look at those guys on that tank. Man, they don't look, they're having too much fun. Well, let's look into this thing right here. Wow, look at that little tanky. I got look like a Jeep, a little tank Jeep, whatever you can build. Paint it all together. Comes with some paint, a little box to make. Man, this is awesome. As you know, I probably wasn't really into G.I. Joe. Had a few G.I. Joe things. I never really got into it. But man, this would have been cool. If I was going to get a wood burning set from all the ones we looked at, Spider-Man Hulk made. But I think I would have got this one first. It looks really cool. And look at this. This is the little plates that come with it, wooden panels, whatever you want to call them. There's some G.I. Joe characters right there. I think I see Cobra and Snake Eyes. I probably don't see them, but I think I do, but I don't. You can just trace over the red, and it looks like a bitch. This thing looks like a bitch to make. You got to trace over all that red. And check out there. You can even do the tanks. Now look at that little car thing. I thought He-Man was driving it. Look at that. Whoever's driving, you got a He-Man haircut. It looked like they was like, hey, we'll sneak this in for the He-Man fans and put a little bar across so you can't tell it's He-Man driving it. It's He-Man. Trust, I think it's He-Man. Well, that's it. Wood burning sets. Did you have any of these? Did you play with what, Larry?
I said they do look kind of fun. Let's be honest, they look kind of fun. I would have liked a He-Man with Star Wars. What did this Star Wars? That would have been really cool. Star Trek, man, a Pac-Man one. That would have been awesome. A Pac-Man one.
Right, you are. Right, you are. It look a lot of fun right there. Now, like I said, I didn't really play with. I think my brother has some. I might watch him. I don't remember playing with these, but I remember that smell. Oh, it was great.
I didn't even do anything.
Anyway, let me know about some of the wood burning sets you had as a kid. If you had any at all. Maybe like I've never even seen this. And what did you think about the G.I. Joe? Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Let me know all that and more in the comments below.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.